you're a Canadian who's thinking of swapping snow for sunshine, this one's for you. I'm going to go over the top 5 questions Canadians ask before moving to Mexico. Let's get into it. Can I own property legally as a Canadian? The answer is yes, absolutely you can. If you are purchasing a property that is 50 kilometers from the beach or 100 kilometers from an international border, you can own through a bank trust or what's called a fideicomiso. This allows you to have ownership and enjoyment rights of a property here in Mexico. Question 2, how does healthcare work? In Mexico, we have private and public healthcare. It depends on what you're looking for. There are many Canadians that come down here and they are paying for individual services. There are many Canadians that are purchasing international health insurance or a local health insurance. I personally have a local health insurance and I've had nothing but positive experiences. A benefit of the healthcare system in Mexico is that there are top quality hospitals and doctors. They are bilingual, and depending what you need done, you can skip the wait that you would experience in Canada. Question 3, is it safe? Safety is a very common concern for Canadians moving to Mexico, and the answer is yes. As an individual living in Mexico, I feel incredibly safe. However, let it be known that there are also some places in Canada that you probably wouldn't live because you might not feel safe there. So it's important to do your research, to speak to professionals, and come down on vacations and experience communities where you feel the safest and you feel at home. Question 4, do I need a visa to stay long-term in Mexico? As a Canadian, you get a tourist visa when you enter the country that's valid for 180 days. However, if you're thinking of staying longer than that, it might be smart to look into getting temporary residency or even permanent residency because there are benefits and legalities that change as you extend your stay. Question 5, do I need to speak Spanish? This one is very commonly asked. No, you do not need to speak Spanish. However, it is really helpful to know some basic terms using wonderful apps like Duolingo, watching YouTube videos to just help learn some basic Spanish phrases. Really helps you go a long way. But if you're looking to move to Mexico, you do not need to speak Spanish. Living in Mexico as a Canadian is more attainable than you think. With access to the right information, we can ensure a very smooth and enjoyable process. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the link below. I'd be more than happy to share with you my team so we can help you facilitate the nuances of moving to Mexico, whether you need a lawyer or a Spanish teacher or an immigration assistant. I'd be happy to connect you with those people. I'm Anne Stranges, and I look forward to helping you move from Canada to Mexico.